That's right. We are back. The most accurate power rankings in the history of the known universe. After week one's action is in the books, the week two NFL power rank is the most accurate ever. And if you disagree with any of the rankings at all, just one un minute pubic hair of change, you're wrong. How does that feel? How does it feel to be wrong? So, starting off on the bottom, not a 32. No. We have to do the shtick again. The greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. How do you just get your ass whooped after this entire offseason of, will Rodgers retire or not? Oh, it's the last dance. It's the last of something. It's the last absolute just taking a shat all over Jacksonville Stadium. Was it Everbank? Whatever. But neutral site and you look that bad. Wow. And he dropped a game against an NFC playoff contender. I mean, it's one thing for the Vikings to drop a deuce in Cincinnati versus a team that's not in your conference and you're not going to have to be jockeying with playoff position for, but rough. 38-3. And yeah, about that. Down one spot. 32. The crooked Chicago Bears. That's right. So Sunday night football. Why would you put the Bears on Sunday Night Football? Why would you put a fake-ass Brad Childress, Matt Nagy offense out there? I know, it's Justin Fields. Don't care. Like, he played 6 snaps or something like that. Yes, he scored a touchdown, which is great. And just play him. Just play him. Andy Dalton is not the answer. You cannot keep pace. Your offensive line is garbage. Your defense is starting to show its age. So, I don't know. You made Matthew Stafford, a guy who you're very familiar with, you made him look like the second coming. Just completely disrupting my narrative, man. It sucks. It sucks. Next up, 31. Alabama. Roll Tide. Saban, who is always extremely happy. 2-0. They beat up on the Mercer Bears 48-14, which you think that'd be more, but it's whatever. Evan Neal is a monster, by the way. Like, Evan Neal is going to redefine the left tackle position. He's going to be just dynamite. 30. Got the Falcons, where, man, speaking of getting your ass whooped, how does this happen at home? 32-6, down 7 spots. Horrible debut for Arthur Smith and company. Kyle Pitts was, whatever. But Matt Ryan looked old. He looked old as hell. And I'm firmly convinced that Kyle Pitts is going to be a future Hall of Famer, which is great. But the fact that all the other quarterbacks look pretty good and you passed, that's rough. 29, Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, but fortunately, you'll be drafting top 3 next year, Atlanta. Don't worry. 29, the Jaguars dropped on 37-21 at Houston in Trevor Lawrence's debut. I mean, Lawrence looked fine, but I mean, the rest of that Jaguars roster is not good. It just simply is not. Urban Meyer, he may retire and then quickly take that USC job. I mean, it's wide open right now. 29. They got the Giants down, or actually up 1 spot just because everyone else is so horrible. But losing 27-13 at home against the Broncos, this might be the worst offensive line in football. Like, the Broncos didn't even have Bradley Chubb, and they couldn't get anything going on the ground. Danny Dimes under pressure all day. I mean, Joe Judge, it's only year 2, but he might be in trouble, man. 27. Jets. So Zach Wilson debut. I thought he looked pretty good in spurts, but you lose 19-14 down against Carolina, and also the very scary injury to Mekhi Becton. Fortunately, it was just a dislocated kneecap, and he should be back in 6 weeks or something like that. But you really do hate to see all of these injuries, especially given all the buildup to the season, and just right away, it's rough, man. It's rough. 26. Who we got at 26? Oh, the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions. Although, Dan Campbell, look up Dan Campbell's coffee order. My God. It's like a quadruple iced espresso, and he gets 2 of them. Just insane. Anyways, they dropped one 41-33 versus the Niners at home. Undermanned, but they had a lot of fight. And we'll give credit to Dan Campbell for that, where this team could easily just rolled over and died. They're down 28 points in their own building, but they fought back and they made a game of it later on. 25, Texans 1-0, leading the AFC South, baby, 37-21 over Jacksonville, up 5 spots. Got to feel good for David Culley, man. Like, this entire Houston thing is a disaster. Like, they have so many veteran retreads, although Mark Ingram looked good. I mean, I may pick up Mark Ingram in fantasy. How crazy is that? But yeah, Houston, this may be the only game that they win this season, but you got to feel good for them. Nick Caserio, they're dealing with the entire Deshaun Watson drama that's hanging over their heads, but yeah, we'll see. 24. The Bengals up 1 spot. Well, up 4 spots because they beat the Minnesota Fighting Vikings, the best team in the National Football League. Although, Bengals fans in like the comment section on the channel, they're really talking a lot of smack. I didn't hear anything from the fans before the game, but all of a sudden, who day, because it took you overtime. It took a horrible referee call on the Dalvin Cook fumble, and also it took the Vikings shooting themselves in the foot for 116 penalty yards for you to get a win in overtime. Cool. Congratulations, man. Great. But Joe Burrow is legit. Jamar Chase is legit. Maybe he was completely bluffing about the I can't see the ball thing, but also being covered by Rashad Breeland certainly helps things out. Next up, the Dallas Cowboys down 6 spots. So they lost a pretty tight one late on Thursday Night Football in the opener. Dak is back, and yeah, if Tom Brady didn't get an assist on that Chris Godwin pass interference, yeah, different story. 22. Washington. This sucks, man. Speaking of injuries right out the gate, I mean, Fitzmagic was going to be a lot of fun in D.C., but it's whatever. So they lost 20-16 at home against the Chargers. They're down 6 spots, and the defense got contained. Chase Young got erased by Rashawn Slater again, but 21. Oh, Taylor Heineke. He's going to kick it. He'll be fine. 21. Ravens down 7 spots. They lost a thriller against the Raiders. I think the Ravens are a better team than the Raiders, but yeah, that offense, it's so rough. Where you put off getting Lamar a good wide receiver, and then you drafted Rashad Bateman, and then he gets hurt, so you didn't have any backup, and you're exactly where you were last year, except you don't have J.K. Dobbins, and you don't have Gus Edwards. So, although Tyquil Williams, I don't even know, man. Every time we learn a Ravens running back's name and we add him in fantasy, he gets hurt. So, hey, we got Le'Veon Bell. Cool. 20. Got the Eagles up 4 spots. 32-6 ass whooping at Atlanta, the Battle of the Birds. The Jalen and Devontae show, I think that could be a connection for a long time. I think Jalen Hurts is going to win the Eagles job. I know they have so many friggin' draft picks, but I think the smart play is going to be, hey, build around Jalen, because I think that he is going to be your guy. 19. Got the Carolina Panthers up 3 spots, 1 at home, 19-14 against the Jets. It's a Sam Darnold, Robbie Anderson revenge game. Getting it. 18. Broncos 1-0, 27-13 win at the Giants, up 3 spots. Hey, Teddy had the number 1 QBR in football. Also, he was PFF's number 1 graded quarterback. It's working out okay. Where that Vic Fangio defense is pretty legit. They got talent all over the place at every single level. And also, even though Jerry Jeudy's going to miss some time, they have a ton of offensive weapons. Garrett Bowles is a stud at left tackle. If they can fix the rest of the offensive line and get a decent running game, I think Teddy could be your dude to maybe the Broncos go and run. You don't really know. 17. Colts down 8 spots. They lost pretty badly, 28-16 at home against Seattle. But I trust Frank Reich. And he won 11 games last year with Phillip Rivers. And Carson Wentz should pull out of whatever funk that he was in. But 16. Raiders 1-0. First time that Allegiant Stadium, or whatever the hell they call it, was full. And that's a damn good looking stadium, man. It was great. Up 4 spots, 33-27. An all-timer. Like, it's very easy to be a prisoner of the moment, but that was a hell of a game. It was great. Plus, Darren Waller is a legit superstar. Like, he is scary good. Uncoverable. 15. Got the Patriots down 9 spots. He lost at home 17-16 against the Dolphins coming into your place. But Mac Jones looked legit, and I think that Belichick made the right choice. And, yeah, long season, 17 games. Patriots will be fine. 14. Chargers up 4 spots. You won 1 game at Washington. Going from West Coast to East Coast is tough, but 2016 and grinded it out at the end. Rashawn Slater, pretty good draft pick. Just erasing Chase Young. The entire Rashawn Slater draft type was based around that Ohio State game where he just turned Chase Young into a pedestrian. It's great. 13. Tennessee Titans down 6 spots. You got your ass whooped by the Cardinals. Like, I was not expecting. This might have been the shocker of the weekend, where Tennessee, you think would factor into the AFC playoff picture predominantly, doesn't matter. And Arizona had a lot of question marks coming in, just beat the Tennessee Titans down. Damn. Chandler Jones. Well, yeah, we'll get into Arizona, but Taylor Lewan back to the drawing board, son. 12. Oh, Cardinals up 7 spots. That ass whooping, man. Chandler Jones. 5 sacks, 2 strip sacks. Really looking forward for him to go up against Rashad Hill this weekend at home. Cool. Kyler honestly looked like the best quarterback in the league. He did. And this is what Kyler was capable of. Him transitioning from Oklahoma, linking up with Cliff Kingsbury. This was what they were selling. And it's starting to come through. 11. Steelers up 4 spots. Big time statement win 23-16 at Buffalo. And it took a while for the Steelers to get going, but they finally got things going on the road. 10, the Rams 1-0. Congrats on beating the Bears on Sunday Night Football. Great, up 3 spots. And Stafford, he looked really good, but also it's the Bears. Give it time. 9, Browns down 4 spots. Dropped a tough one, 33-29 at Kansas City. I don't consider this a loss. Like I think this was a game that showed that the Browns are still legit. I think Stefanski and Nick Chubb and company are going to be a factor in the AFC. 8. Got the Dolphins up 3 spots, 117-16 at New England. And the Dolphins are for real, man. Like everyone said that the Bills were going to run away with this division, but the Dolphins are leading it. They're alone at the top of the AFC East. But you had Tua looking good. You had Xavier Howard making some plays. Flores is a true leader of men. Love me some Miami Dolphins. 7. Saints up 5 spots. Now, I can't give the Saints enough credit because of stupid ass Sean Payton, but I'm just going to say I'm rooting for Jameis. And not just because I put just a little bit on Jameis to win MVP at 80-1. But I digress there. 6. So you got the Niners up 2 spots. Jimmy G fumbled the first snap. Trey Lance getting in the end zone. Almost blew a 28-point lead, but also had some injuries piling up. Jason Verrett, ACL. Raheem Mostert might be out for the season. But Elijah Mitchell, what up? And why was Trey Sermon a healthy scratch, man? But I digress. Very, very tough West. In fact, all 8 West Division teams won. It's kind of crazy. 5. Vikings down 4 spots. Yes, it hurts. Could have been higher. Don't really know. But 27-24 loss against themselves in the first half, and then the refs in overtime. But what can you do? Peel yourself off the pavement. It's a long season, and we've said if there's a game that you're going to lose on the calendar, the out-of-conference road game, yeah, those are the ones that you would pick. Yeah. Next up, 4. Bills down 1 spot, lost at home 23-16 to the Steelers. Offense was not as smooth as it was towards the end of the season when it was just a machine. But they still have too much talent. I think Emmanuel Sanders will emerge as a true wide receiver 2 in that offense. Go ahead. 3. Got the Seahawks up 6 spots, 28-16. Russ and that new offense coordinator, Shannon Waldron, look legit, man. It look absolutely legit. Tyler Lockett only goes off when you realize that you're playing up against him in fantasy football. Just the ultimate. I would put Lockett up there with Tyreek Hill in terms of being the ultimate wide receiver deep threat. Just speed for days. 2. Chiefs 1-0, 33-29. Tough win in the heat against Cleveland, up 2 spots. Mahomes and Tyreek are unreal. Well, let's just call it like it is. And 1, the Bucks. Yes, you beat the Cowboys. Primetime Thursday Night Football. Brady with another game-winning drive, aided by a questionable refereeing call. I don't know, but it is what it is. But your thoughts on our thoughts. The Week 2 NFL Power Rankings is the most accurate in the universe. If you disagree at all, you are wrong. You're just wrong. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull something in Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.